2 days ago, I published a video speaking about the Wizard's Vault, what it is, how you can claim rewards off of it, and what are the rewards that you can get from it. Well, today we're going to talk about the 10 best things that you can actually get from the Wizard's Vault that will make your money's worth. Now, let's talk about how much astral acclaim you can earn from a particular season, let's say, of a Wizard's Vault season, which lasts approximately 2.5 to 3 months based on these days. So if anyone's smart enough, they would automatically know that, okay, this is when the next major update is going to hit. So I would assume that there's going to be a new rotation of rewards when this update hits. So I created this sheet right here that shows you how much astral acclaim you can still get until the next reward rotation. So as you can see here, we have 70 days left, and you can get 70 astral acclaim per day from the dailies. So you will end up with 4,900 by the time the rotation is complete. Same goes for the weeklies. We have 10 more weeks and you will get 590 per week. So we will end up with 5,900 by the end of this rotation. Since these ones are actually not repeatable, you can only do them once. So this is as much as you can get really, 1,350. Once you claim all three, you will end up with 12,150 astral acclaim that you can use across all your rewards. But you cannot really accumulate 12,150. As you can see here, you can only hold 1,300 at a single time. This is just the number of how much we can actually get by the end of the rotation. Moving on. So, as you can see here, these are all the rewards that I think we should get, and how much you can get per rotation, how much each one will cost, and the total amount of astral acclaim that it will cost you to get them all from the current rotation. So if we go back to the game and we scroll all the way down, you can see that you can get only 20 mystic clovers from this rotation, and each one costs 60. It's not 60 for all the 20, it's one individual clover will cost you 60 astral acclaim. So why do you need mystic clovers? Well, if you're actually trying to craft a legendary weapon, legendary armor, legendary runes, or sigils, you will be using mystic clovers. This currency is pretty hard to come by, and you have to actually mean to farm it, or like have a goal to farm it. It just doesn't come by like this. So this is one place where you can actually grab these mystic clovers and keep them for later when you need to craft a legendary item. Coming in at number 2, we have these bag of coins. Now you can purchase 90 of these every rotation, and each one will give you 1 gold. So if we do the quick math, we will end up with 90 gold every 70 days, by the end of the 70 days actually. So with this, and the 1 gold that we get from the dailies, we can actually consider that we're still getting the same 2 gold that we used to get in the old daily system. Okay, and the third item in our list would be mystic coins. You can get 60 of these per rotation, and each one costs roughly between 1.2 to 1.5 gold. Now, why are these important? Well, apart from the gold value that they have, they're important because you can use them to craft mystic clovers. Not really craft, but actually use 10 of them or 1 of them to place it in the mystic forge along with a bunch of other things to randomly have a chance to get 10 mystic coins. For the fourth item, we will be going with bags of floral. Now, why are we going to go with bags of floral? Just give me 1 second to go to Lion's Arch just so I can show you. Okay, so we're here in Lion's Arch facing the Laurel Merchant. Now, why did I say go for laurels? Well, this is because, especially if you're new to the game, you can actually get ascended amulets and accessories from here that are pretty cheap. So this is a good thing. Apart from that, you can get obsidian shards, which are important for crafting legendary items. You can get a bunch of T6 and T5 material, which is also very important. And a bunch of other things that you can just browse and see. You're bound to find something that's actually useful for you. So yeah, check that out. Laurel Merchant in Lion's Arch. Now when it comes to cost, laurels will cost you 10 astral acclaim each, and you can get 150 of them. So that's actually 1500 Astral Acclaim that you have to spend to get all these laurels. For the fifth item on the list, we're gonna actually buy heavy crafting bags. Now you can get 30 of these every season and each one costs you 8, so you will end up paying only 240 Astral Acclaim to get all of them. Now these bags will give you T6 material, and T6 material is used for so many things, from crafting gifts to crafting different recipes needed for ascended armor, and so on and so forth. For number 6, we're going to scroll a bit down to obsidian shards. Now veterans, please save it. I know you guys have thousands of these ones, but we're speaking for the new players here. Anyways, if you're a new player, I suggest you actually start getting these obsidian shards because you're going to use them later down the line when you're actually trying to craft your legendary armor, weapons, sigils, runes, whatever. Okay, moving on to number 7, we have the Ascended Weapon Chest. This is also important for the newer player. Older players will tend to have so many of these chests in their bank lying around, but for newer players, I recommend getting this one. You can get yourself a nice weapon. You can place some infusions in that, start doing some fractals. Very useful. Same goes for number 8. We're gonna get the Ascended Armor boxes. Each one of them costs 400 and you can get 3. So you will end up paying 1200 Astral Acclaim to get all 3 of them. Infusions and start participating in fractals. Moving on, going on to number 9, we're gonna get the Legendary Weapon Starter Kit. But why did I place this number 9? Well, this is because not everyone will be crafting legendaries. This is not everyone's cup of tea. But if it is, get this, but keep it for last. This is because you will actually still need the Mystic Coins and Mystic Clovers to craft the legendary using the items that you get from this box. So from this box, you will be missing out on the Globes of Ectoplasm, the Mystic Clovers, the 77 Mystic Clovers that you need to craft Generation 1 legendaries, and you will also be missing out on the Gift of Exploration. So yeah, that's why I have it up on number 9, but if you want, you can move it up and down based on your priorities, of course. Now, for number 10, please hear me out. Okay, just hear me out. We will be getting Essences of Luck. We'll be getting all 40 of them. Each one will cost 6 Astral Acclaim, and you'll end up paying 240. Why is that? Well, the new Obsidian Legendary Armor will need you to get something called a Gift of Research, and this gift will require 250 exotic Essence of Luck. So get these ones and make it a bit easier for yourself in the future once you actually want to get the Obsidian Armor. Once you've obtained all these items, you will still end up with 4090 Astral Acclaim that you can use to spend on other things. For example, this nice build template expansion, or you can get the Griffin skin if you still haven't done that, or the emote. Or that's actually another good thing, the Black Lion Mastery Coffer, which allows you to get mastery experience from the different maps that are not related to Horn of Maguma. Like you can get mastery experience from Path of Fire and from Heart of Thorns and from End of Dragons. So yeah, that's a wrap. I will leave a link for the sheet down in the description if you guys want to go back to it. And again, as I said, I will be updating it for the next rotation. So whenever the next rotation hits, I will be using the same sheet to update all these values. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for future GW2 Secrets of the Obscure content. Anyways, peace.